All right, hey everyone. This is Granblue Radio, episode number 321. We're just coming out at the tail end of a Unite and Fight. Um, we usually don't talk about Unite and Fight, but I just want to shout out the MVPs of this Unite and Fight, which were Vikala and strangely Manamel. That one was fun to watch. What were your MVPs, DJ?
Lich.
Lich? Yeah, that's totally fair. Good character. Um, but yeah, like this is the calm before another storm. We've got May coming up. May is going to be bringing with it a bunch of things like the full auto change, which will be the biggest change to how people play the game since full auto was put into the game, really. Um, and until then, we're a couple days out from things happening. So we're taking today,
Yeah, there's gonna be a
DJ.
new event.
Yeah, there's going to be a new event. It's a sequel to Together in Song. It's been 5 years since Together in Song, DJ. They reran that thing
Yeah, I know.
twice. Yeah, it's
Maybe
wild.
we'll get more orchestra characters.
Maybe. I try not to speculate too hard about just what we get from an event since I have no idea. Like people are trying to figure out what Ferruccio is going to be because it's like, is he a villain? Is he just a dude? Who knows? We'll find out next week. Well, by next week. But yeah, so with that in mind, DJ, we're just gonna take a quick like jaunt through the merchandise list of Extra Fest because Extra Fest is sneaking up on us. It's next week.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah, and while Extra Fests usually aren't like earth shaking until you get to the Osaka one, which is the same weekend as Evo, there's fun stuff to be had, and most of what like they tend to slip out a little tiny bit of information um, at the stage shows. So like there'll just be like a little tidbit of something on May 7th and June 11th, but they'll announce those properly for the rest of us, so it's not like it's unique to there and exclusive.
Yeah, we just find out on Twitter when something's revealed though
Yeah,
from people who
uh,
are actually there.
they're like the original design for like Soldier, for example, was shown off at Fest for the first time, and it's like, oh, cool. Various classes like that get teased, and then they get shown properly. But here's the fun stuff. Here's what we're here for, DJ. It's Extra Fest merchandise. Um, they are uh, going to include a short story that is a follow-up to And You in this one. Um, the last time I read one of these, it was the follow-up to Home Sweet Moon, which is a very bittersweet story that I recommend. We translated it finally, 2 years late, but it's cool stuff that's in these pamphlets.
Yeah,
Have you?
I always buy them when I am able to.
Yeah. They'll pretty much guaranteed have an online store in about 2.5 months so that you can buy this stuff outside of Extra Fest. But until then, it's Extra Fest exclusive. You have to go to the event itself, which is, their little enticement for people to actually go to places like Fukuoka, Sendai, etc. Um,
I thought their incentive was to send us a trip with Gachapin.
just free trip to anywhere in Japan. Asterisk, you have to have started in Japan. But like, all right, these towels, for example, like this towel here, it makes more sense if you live in a place with like crazy hot summers. So, DJ, do you use these towels? Do you bring them to like Evo, right? And to Japan?
Yeah, I have like a hanger full of these towels.
Yeah. Um, a lot of them are concert, right? Or do you have any of like the GBF branded ones or anything
Yes, I
like that?
do. I also have the Princess
Okay,
Connect ones.
got it. Yeah, the Princess Connect ones are also for like summer events, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Even though you buy them in February.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these things make a lot of sense once you experience a Southeast Asian summer for the first time. You're like, I am sopping wet. Let's get. Meanwhile, so I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit to another thing that makes sense only if you have like real summers. Oh, here it is. The LER neck fan, the wearable fan. Like it is
Yeah,
adorable.
those have been coming up a lot, and I don't blame it.
Hmm. I
Like
mean, you're yeah.
we've been getting hundreds in PNW lately in the summer, so
Oof, oof. And because a lot of those have not been like a lot of your residences weren't built for having hot summers, it gets real bad. Like San Francisco is like that too, where it's like San Francisco doesn't really hit 100 or anything like that, but when it hits like the 90s and stuff like that, San Francisco was never built with heat in mind, and so it gets bad. But yeah,
I know you can use the power of Windcat.
the power of Windcat indeed. Here's a cushion, also with Windcat. Like that's a good one. But anyway, like I think I think if I'm getting any of these for like dealing with Japan in summer, it's going to be a towel and not the wearable fan because I will forget a wearable fan somewhere.
No, you just have to remember it's not around your neck, and then you panic.
Hmm. But yeah, like here's a bunch of the Fest art on things, from bags to files to the mobile battery. I don't need that many mobile batteries, so I'll pass on this one. The cat,
I
the
got sad about
mhm.
last time's lottery because it's so small.
It is pretty small. This one is about the same size. It's a 4,000 mAh.
Yeah, I have the 2018 one, and it's so much bigger, and it's a
Yeah.
10K.
Hmm. I'm okay with a 4K because it's easier to slip into like a jacket or a pant pocket, but I also have a much bigger one that I use for these things. Like if I need to do something heavy duty,
Hmm.
but that's for being held in a bag as opposed to a pocket. Um, this part is funny to me. You can actually get like close to the full cafe sandal fawn wardrobe right now. You can buy
Let's see here. I have the apron already.
you can get the shirt that goes with the apron now. You can get socks.
I'm ready.
You are you all actually going to pick up the Cafe Millennia socks?
I might.
Nice. Um, I have the scarf, so it's not like I can, take the moral high ground here. Once again, a scarf that only exists for when I go to a place with a real winter.
I mean, I also have the Evokers socks, so you know.
I have Pengy socks. Those are those are fun. Um, and then like going along with the merchification of Cafe Millennia and all things Cafe Millennia related, here's actual Cafe Millennia coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker, but you can gift these to people pretty easily. Like it keeps and travels well. This
Yeah.
one's it, yeah. The Cafe Millennia sticker set where you can like create your own cafe room set. There's a little table, a window, some pigeon feathers, like a sleepy sandal fawn. This thing's adorable, but probably a skip for me. Um, acrylic stands of
I have
the
to roll as much as I can.
to try and get. Are you trying to get both Shion and Mirin, or just the Mirin?
Yeah, I'm trying to get both.
Oh, wait, and then you also have to go until you get Tico, huh?
I mean, I'm allowed 20.
I will
Know that
take.
there's only 13 in this set, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be really hard.
If you have any spare Vicalas, I will take them off of your hands. Um, this one I'm going in on.
The most important one,
NPC Bob, it's so good. Uh,
all
like
the mobs.
all the Bobs, Scientist Bob from RoboMe, Sushi Chef Bob. Um, well, this is also like Mechanized Soldier Bob from RoboMe, Ocean Hunter, like Shark Hunter Bob, Actual Chef Bob.
Why is there a giraffe in the last picture?
I guess if all of these Bobs fight and one of them becomes like the one true Bob, they'll get a wish. That's my guess.
Ah, Okarimas.
Yeah. Bob with bunny ears, Bob with mouse ears. It's so good. There's a Bob for literally every occasion. Um, yeah. I think I'm going to pass on the society badges
Oh wait, we do
because
have referee. Okay,
we do have referee Bob. Referee Bob
he's
is
on the bottom row.
bottom left, yeah. Um, these ones, these are like zinc badges, and the thing is that because they have a crescent moon theming, they're very pokey, and I'm not a fan of things that will poke me when they're in my pocket or like dangling off of something.
You can use it as self-defense.
This is true. They're made of zinc, so they're not like that painful, but they're just you got to do what you got to do, I guess. You can
I also
definitely
think you
leave.
can use it as self-defense to the Shoryuken Knights.
I did not think of it as a Shoryuken, but I definitely see where you're coming from now, and I don't know if I'll be able to get that out of my head.
You're welcome.
Siegfried is definitely doing an SRK. Vayne, I don't think is. Vayne is doing some
He
kind of like,
teleports. He doesn't need an SRK.
yeah. And then yeah, Percival's definitely doing some kind of like Guilty Gear 6B right there. It's a little anti-air punch.
What kind of
Um,
6 feet are you looking at? That's the only one I can think that goes like that is Potemkin's. Everyone else goes horizontal.
Faust's goes horizontal and vertical. It ends very vertical.
He also is backhand. It's also a backhand.
Yeah, this is also true. So we've seen these pieces of art for like years when we go to Fest, where these have been like stickers and like put on little postcards and everything.
Yeah, I'm getting
Um,
20.
you're getting 20, yeah. Uh, I want the chicken, and I have this rat in multiple forms, but I want the rat.
Yeah,
It
here's the
is
horrible
rat
part.
merchandise.
It's 16 this time.
Yeah, there's 16 of them, limit 20. Oh boy, all right. This is the one that I'm personally going in on is the Manituras because
Manaturas.
I want Leviathan for absolute sure. I need
Dang,
I
at
need
least
that Leviathan.
it's how much? 7?
700 yen as opposed to well, these are all of these
No, I'm talking
acrylics
about
are
the
700
number.
yen. Oh, it's 7 of them.
Random.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it's easier to get it in 20.
Yeah. Yeah. Blind boxes are the devil's work, DJ.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Other things
Speaking
I'm
of
getting.
which, this surprise ticket clear file,
The surprise ticket art is so good.
I do love the surprise ticket art. And, the Grail one would be great to have. The Ladiva one would be really fun. The Ilnot uh, one, I will put up with the existence of Shura over on the left because Ilnot and Percival are worth it. Uh, I think the only one here that wouldn't be something I would be like a big fan of is like the Sarah and Co one. And it's not like they're bad characters or anything. It doesn't work as well for me. The other 8 of these plus wait, is there a secret one? No, this is the back.
It's the back.
Uh,
Man, top right one. That's a long time ago.
yeah, Korwa, Macula Marius, and Wind Vera. Yeah, it's been a long
Yeah, it's
time.
like let's see here. When did I go to Florida again? 2019?
2019. Okay. Oh, that's when you was when you were in line for Disney World.
Yeah.
I remember that story now. Um, the and you trading clear files, people are gonna go hard on these to try and get the Galleon, the Fedial, and the Wilness in particular. It feels like because those 3 are incredibly horny pieces of art. Those things from the trailer, and then the other ones are from the event. But it's like, ooh, I do wonder what the secret one is going to be.
Valentine's wellness.
To get even hornier, just him naked from the front and then naked from the back on the
Yeah.
backside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
why
I can
not?
feel that. Sure. Um, here are disciples notepads. They're cute. The Europa and the Grimnir ones especially. Like he's so excited to see what you're writing. Grimnir merchandise is always fun, DJ. I don't think I'll pick these up, but they are. I mean, they're very useful in day-to-day life while also being very cute.
But would you get the Arcarm alphabet?
No, absolutely not.
What about the
The
Granblue alphabet?
no. I have not used like enough of the stickers I already have of GBF stuff. Like I have decorated as many things as I am willing to decorate, and I'm waiting to get more surfaces to put these things on. Because yeah, look at all of these, all of the sleepy time stickers that they've been doing and putting on like cushions and stuff for years. And yeah, maybe I should just start sending letters.
That's an option.
Yeah.
Anyways, wellness cookies.
So the wilderness cookies I will probably buy and eat because I have bought all of these and eaten them just to see what they're like. And like charcoal cookies, like bamboo charcoal and stuff like that, I've been seeing more and more of them getting like popular. So I'm curious. I know that it's like I know what the flavor profile is supposed to be, but I've never had one. I always pick up every single one of the tea sets. So
This one's Myriad Stars, Together in Song, and Seas of Redemption.
mhm. Uh I have not actually drunk any of my tea yet because their boxes are so pretty, but I will definitely do it once like fall hits and the flavor starts decaying on these things. The furikake I am skipping on. That's a step that's probably the bridge too far for me where it's like I don't eat furikake, so um the tiger's blanket. I have enough blankets in the house. I have to restrain from this one. It's cute, but it's the wrong outfit for them. If it was them in the stupid like wearable sleeping bags, I would probably do it in a heartbeat and throw out an old blanket, DJ. I'm just saying that for
Mm-hmm.
whoever at Games might listen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we don't really truck with the bento box.
Yeah, the bento box is cool.
It is cool. I like
It's
the
just a
fact that
bento box though, so
yeah, I have no use for it. I do use the sake cups a couple times a year because they're sake cups and they're useful for drinking sake from. Um, Here's the RER cushion again. I have enough cushions. I'm gonna restrain. I don't have any purpose for bang clips, but the target audience for these things is very much a big fan of them. These were a hit when we posted them on Twitter. Uh, the
yeah, I
fuzzy
have my sandal
vern,
following that still.
yeah, the fuzzy vern smartphone cases.
The
The
problem with the cases is that it's the sticky back ones.
It's the sticky back ones, yep, and I'm not a fan of those. Uh, But this was their solution to people constantly complaining about like, why don't you
Always
have these in whatever?
iPhones.
It's only iPhone. It's like, yeah, it's because Japan like is majority iPhone. Anyway, the Ita cases are pretty cool. I personally like don't truck with well, I truck with them. I just don't make them the Ita bags. To just I think that they're cool. I think that they're neat.
I need everyone to know my passion about how much I love the Dark Element.
Yeah, they put the summer Magisa one in there. That's right.
I like there's a
Each one of
pouch
these
of the room key designs.
I like them better than the room keys because the room keys are very. I've mentioned before I don't like things that are very pokey,
Oh,
and the
I have
room
mine
keys are
right next to me right now. I will use it to stab somebody.
that one I actually do believe that you would use it as a self-defense like emergency tool because I mean you're supposed to use your keys in self-defense class. That's what they teach you. All right. Um,
Yeah, I have my
this is cool.
Galleon one and my
Yeah,
Cupiton right next to me.
nice. This is just a plain old refrigerator bag or a cooler bag. I like these things. I
I,
have
I like the design on it.
Yeah, I like the Crystallians in Izmir. Yeah, I have one of these that I don't use often enough because I just don't transport cold drinks. Like it's one of those things that's cool. Meanwhile, these are things that I do have, and I may actually pick up the Justice Arcarum charm, the Idean. These
Yeah,
these are very pretty. I am not gonna pick up the star, but I'm definitely tempted by Justice over here. It's a very cool design. It would go well with. I think Death and do I have the Devil? I think I have the Devil also. These are cool. I love these ones.
speaking of death,
All right, so this is the reason that we're here today, because this is the last one for the new stuff that's going to be sold at Fest. Is here's a very simple and like very well designed silver ring with an inset amethyst.
Koi Vito and Engage Ring.
Yeah, the lovers. And so it's like, oh yeah, that's cool. Dark purple. It's a very near color. It comes with a chain so that you don't have to wear it all the time, and it's a good thing. So that's normal. You can press it into your hand, and it leaves near signature. That's fucked up. Like why? I know why, but why? Who who thought of this, DJ? Like who decided that they would have
Yeah, they give you
a
a chain.
yeah, who decided they would have an inset of near signature on the inside of the ring? Like that's some serious like Lord of the Rings BS, DJ. Except that instead of having the poem about the One Ring, it's the yandere carving her name into your living flesh. It's like not it doesn't cut you. It just leaves an impression. It's just like holding on to something really hard and stuff. But like who thought of this?
Nah, I'm gonna buy it.
Whew.
Yeah, 12,000 yen for a ring. That's pretty cheap.
It
Well, is
is
it an
pretty
engagement
cheap.
ring? No.
Is it? I mean, you can use it as one if you want. It's like
Nah, I think I have more tax than that.
yeah, but like yeah. So that's the rundown of um the merchandise for Extra Fest. And sometimes we're just like, sometimes I think, man, they kind of held back for Extra Fest, and then I think about it, and went, no, no, they didn't. I just have incredibly high standards apparently, because we go back to it, and it's just like there's so much of this, and there's a ring. You can buy an actual engagement ring and press it down, and like,
And Nier's there.
and Nier's there, indelibly, well, delibly there. It eventually, like stops being a dent in your skin. But like this stuff is all small, cute, and then they'll probably save the really crazy stuff for December. Um, in
All
terms
right, so
of
I need
yep.
to go check my order.
Oh yeah, because your Deonta print shipped, right?
Should be shipping to my mailbox.
Mm-hmm. All right, so um, little tidbits of news for the week. So a we have a couple of things that sort of lean in the direction of yes, iGames doesn't want to work with partners, and a lot of the time they'll just do things themselves now. They just kind of were like, all right, look, because so Mabel over here, uh, they were working on a Narmea figure, and it is no longer in development for quote unquote various reasons. They didn't say why. Like, okay. But in extremely related news, Cygames also issued an apology for the Belial figure
Hmm.
because the Belial figure, um, the one that was sent to people was not the one that they had. Like people were saying like the painting was off, the hand was misplaced. Like they have to offer deep apologies. Like it's a one, two, three, four. It's a 5 tweet series with like nothing but apology Japanese, which makes things much longer. Like deep regrets. This we're devoting resources to making sure this never happens again. Um, and so that was a big project with a partner that just sort of didn't meet their standards. And so then that leads into our third piece of news for the day, which is that hold on, Cygames PR. Cygames has said, all right, we're just doing it ourselves in America and Europe. And so
And there I hope for servers.
we'll see.
I
Um,
said hope.
yeah. We do know that Okubo Motohiro is primarily a console, like he has the most experience in the console market, and they're working on marketing for their stuff and licensing, etc. Um, they are not starting with a gigantic amount of capital. It is 700,000 US dollars. Um, but they're going to be working on probably promoting Rising and Relink. Because yeah, Okubo, for those who don't know, he is former Bandai Namco and was the producer of things like Soul Calibur 6, and I think he was the original producer on 7 before Michael Murray came on, right?
I
Something like that.
believe that's what it was written down.
Yeah, and so he has a lot of experience in overseas console stuff. So, like that is something that you should expect out of this one. Uh, people who are still huffing the Uma Musume English, or maybe they'll take over Princess Connect English. Uh, I mean, that's not off the table, but being realistic about these things, Okubo's expertise here is going to be working on getting like Relink and um, using like his knowledge of how the console market works, how the overseas markets work and stuff like that to work on these games. There could be a lot of other things. I don't know. I'd have to ask him. I'll try to ask him. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. As of what? In how it's a matter of hours before Together in Song Part 2 comes out with Song of the Strings. And we've got Choregra in
5 hours from
3 days.
now.
5 hours, yeah. So it's 3 days until we get to see what's coming in May, other than just the full auto update, or maybe an apology that the full auto update will be delayed. Who knows?
And we are 2 days off from from a new character banner.
Yeah, this is true. All right. So, yeah, short episode today, guys. Thanks for joining us. I'll go take a look at chat now before I forget.
The answer is Happy Premium Friday.
Did it start already?
That should start sometime today.
Oh yeah, it's what 3 o'clock on Friday, so it should be 11 p.m. our time. Everybody go home. All right. Anyway, thanks guys. Short episode. I didn't lie to you this time, and we'll see you next time.
Later.